Oh, I forgot delay was on. I guess we'll just gonna live with that then. Oh well. Hey everyone! It's KG Blanket, and we're back again with more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting. So, yep, we're doing it again. I asked you all what you wanted me to hunt for. I put like a poll on ones that I was thinking of hunting because I'm on a starter craze right now. And a lot of you want me to finish up the Sinnoh starters. So that's what we're gonna do today. And then second place we got Fennekin. So we're gonna do that as well. So we can finish like 2 lines of starter Pokemon. I got my trusty friend Scizor here to help me out with False Swipe. And Shiny Scizor, it's that random one I found. Uh, I'll see if I can remember what we need. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this method. I always try this to preserve Urban Mystica. I actually got a few because of the like Gen 1 starter event that's going on. So those really help. So if you want to get Urban Mystica, now is the time to do it. And those Pokemon are very tough. There are a lot of builds out there that you can research about to help. Although, like, the chance of having Urban Mystica spawn is only 3%, it's 3% for all Urban Mystica, so technically it's like, I don't know if that, actually, I don't think this is how the numbers work. Like, there's 5 different types, 3%. So, like, maybe more of a 50% of getting an Urban Mystica? Hey, Josiah, how you doing? We're shiny hunting! Okay, that's not working. Boink. Boink. Okay, no bread. Come on! Only one cucumber fell off. Only one cucumber fell off. Should be fine. It should be fine. Still tastes good. But is it good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. So, annoying part about Piplup is that it is not the only water type that spawns in an area. We could do the mass outbreak, but even then we still get more than just Piplup. So it doesn't really matter if we get mass outbreak. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, there's a bunch of seal that's just spawning now. I probably shouldn't go near the water. Also, Solos is so spawns apparently. Hold on, if I look... No, not the Pokedex. Oh, hold on. We should be going, like, around here. That's what it said that a good spot is. Probably should have started there. So Piplup is just a slightly different color. It's like a different tint of blue. Oh yeah, we also got Oshawott spawning around here. So we may get that one too. I just don't want a seal. Just need to get Piplup. Also, I think it's almost impossible to find a shiny Dugong because it's only its eyes that change color. And when I say that, you already know it's a nightmare. Finneon too. Oh wow, and an outbreak of Dewosion. Who knew? Maybe I should have done the mass outbreak one. That probably would have been better. It's a big Oshawott. Hey guys. You know, I'll be honest. I was really trying to avoid doing Piplup, especially because of all this. I hate Piplup. I gotta look to see what the coloring is now. Okay, so it's like a lighter blue. So that like dark blue part on its head is more lighter. Let's see. Find out how visible it's gonna be. I was gonna find out because of how many times it's gonna spawn. I know what Oshawott is, somewhat. I noticed that like shiny starters don't change that much. They tend to stay relatively the same color. So they're not exactly stellar in terms of evolutions. Well, maybe except for a few. Like they had to make Charizard a great shiny. It is a good shiny. I think I've already expressed my feelings about black shinies. Now again, I don't think they are like amazing. I think they're just like okay for some. But then I got shiny Greninja, and I was like, okay, that one's actually cool. So starters always like that small? You get all the professors saying it's dangerous to go in the tall grass. Take one of these Pokemon, it's just a super tiny thing. Like this thing is gonna protect me? This thing is gonna battle. Funny story. They spawn up here. Oh, they probably can. All these seals and dugongs. I don't think I'm gonna be able to detect them if they're shiny. Because the difference is so subtle. But then, like, if I pass it and I go back to the VOD and I see it, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. You know, I actually went back to Legends Arceus to do some hunting of my own. Just to see if I get anything. And I got one, and it was one that I was not expecting to get. It was a Gastrogon. It was a wild Gastrogon. But it was like my first shiny alpha. There was no outbreak of Gastrodon anywhere. It was just that static spawn, shiny Gastrodon. And that was a maze. So, whoa! It's here! It's not the thing I'm looking for, but, you know, I'll take it. It's also Blue Gastrodon, which, you know, I'm not as big of a fan of. It's weird, because of how much I say I love Pokemon that have the same color scheme as their typing. But when it comes to Gastrodon, I don't follow that rule. I actually like pink, the pink version one. What C was it? I forget. I forget what sea it's from, because it depends on which part of the land they're from. But I do like the pink one better than the blue one. I don't know why. I just do, okay? I'm not sure if there's a difference between the two, but I just like the pink one better than the blue one. Okay? Okay? Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Look, there's more Oshawott spawning than Piplups. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. The reset thing. So I'm going to increase my size. So I take up the whole screen. Get a good look at this. I'm just gonna continuously reopen the game. The reason I'm doing this is because the location that is a part of, you know, resetting the times. So yeah, I'm not showing that. So you just get to hear me. Let's do this. We do that. It's gonna take a while, maybe. Unless I get it, like, right away. Also, happy Pi Day, everyone. You guys know it's Pi Day? I didn't have any pie today. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. You know what? Actually, I think there has been a whole theory thing. Wait, what am I... No. This one. There you go. I think there might be a... I think I'm smaller than I was before. But I think if I actually make a sandwich... And if I increase just water in general, then I have a higher chance of that happening. So now I just gotta find the one thing that has water encounter. You know, because when I'm always looking through this, I can never find it. I can never find the encounter type that I want. That doesn't involve Urban Mystica. Was it? Oh, encounter. I think even if it's just level 1, it works. Right? What is that? Was that hot sauce? That's not what we're playing. Alright, let's see if this works. We've already wasted like 15 minutes of this stream. Spicy. Cause spicy means water. Alright, now going back to day resetting. If stream doesn't work today, it might just disappear. There's a popular one that just spawned in. That's not what we're looking for today. It shouldn't be a rare one to get. Keyword shouldn't. So far we've had like nothing for the polar biome. Why is this lagging? Imagine if it just appears in front of me. That would be weird, insane, and crazy. There we go. Look at that. We got it. And that didn't take too long at all. Actually, it was pretty quick. It takes a longer amount of time. So, although it's still not going to be the only water type that's going to be spawning, it will spawn more often. This little patch of water. And probably all going to spawn in the water. Hey, look at that. There you go. Now if I save here... Picnic. The same thing we were doing before, we should be able to get it. do south this time. I also got the blue flag. It's blue for a blue shiny. You know, weirdly, although a lot of the starters have like shinies that are very subtle, I do like a lot of them. Like Empoleon shiny is actually pretty good, despite it almost not changing that much. I also liked how they gave some Pokemon buffs that they needed. Like, I guess Empoleon's hidden ability was Defiant before, which, you know, seen on Analabe, pretty good. Maybe not for a Pokemon that has special attack as their main attacking stat. Let's see if we can land this. Blink. There we go. So then they changed it to competitive, which is way better. It's basically just Defiant, but not for special attack, which is kind of what it needed in the first place. It just took this long for it to get it. I realized didn't really need encounter power, that's probably gonna make this worse. But I did anyway! And now we do a lot of picnic resetting. Okay, there's Lapras going underwater. That's cool. I get like the shiny Johto starters. They're just extremely difficult. Like, I would much prefer doing this instead of trying to find those ones, because my gosh, it's annoying. I don't know why they made Johto starters incredibly difficult to find in this generation. But they are. I say that because a lot of them spawn, like, in a single place. Icy Drift. Yeah, we found Cyndaquil, but I haven't. Cyndaquil is probably the easiest one to find because the other ones I kind of have to rely on the mass outbreak. Which, for them, it's also very rare for those ones to be found. Not sure why. But they are. One of those Pimbles is actually pretty big. What do you mean? There you go. The more I walk away, the more I tend to spawn. But also, again, we're not going to be getting all those. Oh, just Piplups. We're also going to be getting, like, other things. They're taking up the spawn rates. Come on, man! No, they won't. Can I set up a picnic up here? I can. I'm not sure if that's gonna help. Because I want to have encounters stop appearing behind us, because that just takes up more slots for Piplups that could spawn in front of us. Like, see, we have the Lapras over there. There's definitely some other Pokemon that are spawning. There's Piplup back there. I don't think that one's a part of the outbreak, though. There you go, I had to do like an awkward step on top of the iceberg. And you know, like the stream title suggests, today's probably gonna be a shorter stream. Where are they? Okay. It's one. That is really concerning. Yeah, they're all spawning behind. Ugh. Oh, and there's a blizzard. That's great. Yeah, so I might feel a little tired today. It's been a while since I actually kind of played this game. A while is in like a week. Playing other games, you know, like Splatoon. I'm gonna try and finish up that run of Side Order eventually. After that, I kind of want to do like another replay of Legends Arceus. Oh, Arceus. I don't know. I tend to say the name of that Pokemon both ways, Arceus and Arceus. Let's think about like pronouncing names, pronouncing Pokemon names. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes there are some pronunciations of Pokemon out there that are very uncalled for, and those ones I call out. But most of the time, there's like here we get like Arceus, or you have Arceus, or what was the other one I was just saying? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, I think we found a shiny though. Yay! Piplup doesn't have any moves that can make it go down, right? It doesn't get like wave crash, right? Shouldn't. Okay, cool. That was nice. That was quick and easy. so grateful. What was it? Clip captured. Let's go. Go ahead, game. Hey. We're not nicknaming you right now. I don't know, do we continue doing this? Or do we not? Who are you? Yeah, just a normal one. You know, I say we keep going. Let's just use up the sandwich effect. Yeah, little Piplup. And the blizzard's gone. That's nice. I also am now hearing like there's like the sound effect of the glacier. How it's like cracking. It's not really something you want to hear, but just it's a nice like attention to detail. What other like water type starters I don't have yet? I don't have Squirtle yet. I don't have Totodile. I have Mudkip. I now have Piplup. Technically, I had Oshawott, but that one was more of a transfer from Go. And we'll just do this again. I have Froakie. I had Froakie Shiny. I don't have Populo. I think water types are probably the hardest ones to hunt for. And then have Sobble. So kind of missing just Populo, maybe Oshawott. Hey, there's another one. Oh, another. Sick. Okay, what? Okay, can we catch you in the dive ball now? You guys are like impossible to catch. Critical capture? We got it. Man, it's so unnatural because I'm always looking at myself in the... Okay. Where my head is right now, and where my eyes are looking, is at myself on the screen. That's what I'm looking at. Now I'm looking at you. I can't see that. And it's really weird, because it's really hard to find the... I'm stuttering. It's really hard to find the camera on my computer, because it basically just blends in. Like you guys are right there. Right there, I'm staring at you. Anyway, did I make you guys feel uncomfortable? If I did, that was the goal. So I succeeded. Oh, you know what? I didn't even do the thing I was supposed to do. That I completely forgot about doing this method. I'm supposed to defeat 60 of you! I completely forgot about that! Anyway, I'm going over to try my luck with Totodile. Oh my god! Wait, I didn't even do the thing that helped me get the odds up, and I still got 2? Wow. Man, this is how you know I'm out of touch. I keep forgetting now for those outbreaks to defeat 60. Because defeating 60 actually helps increase the odds. That's wild. So we get a lot of Dorpiter, we get a lot of Bruxish. If we get a Totodile, I mean, like, there's a Totodile, but if we get a shiny Totodile, that's incredible. You know, it's not impossible for a Totodile Mass Outbreak to spawn. It's just like super. Did I say super enough? Super rare to find. My goodness. You know, it's a random thing. Let's just go over all of the Pokemon that I had chosen to start it from. Or like, first chosen starter. Now I'm just kind of looking around. If any water starters that, you know, would like to become shiny. And grace me with their shiny presence. Couldn't come up with anything else. I couldn't come up with any other clever things. Hey, Tepig. Alright. Now we just do a thing where we're gonna go back and forth. Because I feel like it. So we can use up the rest of the sandwich. You know, Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom had a kind of like a item thing that allowed you to place down a fast travel. There's a group of them. But you only had one. But even like that one is helpful. The reason I'm talking about that is because we should have that in this game. We're gonna have an open mode game. I think we should have the opportunity to pick at least just one place that we can just fast travel to. I don't think it'd be that much of a hassle because you could just program places you can't do that. I think it's totally possible for someone to do that. Right? Right, chat? Okay, now we're gonna go to Coastal. Wahoo! Oh my gosh, look at all the populars. I think I might just hang around here for a little bit. You know, but the amount of times I dream and tell like certain stories about myself or other things that I have figured out, I begin to forget what I said and what I didn't say yet. So now when I say stuff, I'm worried that I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I think I even say that a lot. Not the broken record thing, but the worry that I'm gonna say something that I've already said before. Cause not a lot of people like deal with it. I know I don't like dealing with it as much either. So I try to avoid doing it. But it's hard. It's not because I want to geek out about this one thing forever and ever. It's because I forgot that I geeked out about that thing, period. Speaking of geeking out, I am kind of the person that will go, geek crazy when somebody speaks upon a subject that I love. Like, if somebody mentioned Pokemon, oh, forget about it. Forget about trying to get me back from geeking out about Pokemon. That's probably where I'm gonna stay for, like, the next few hours. Maybe not even that long. I was gonna say something, and then I lost my train of thought. Okay, it's 10 minutes left on the sandwich. I don't know. I actually might just end it here. I know that streams have been, non-existent. But, not really a lot of new games that are coming out, so it's not really a hype to keep going a lot of times. You can only play the same game over and over until eventually you get sick of it. That's kind of how I felt about Sword and Shield. So when we got like a new generation of Pokemon, I was like, finally I'm released from this, from Galar for once. Because I replayed that game so much. And I didn't reset the main file. I had like a different one that would keep me setting. Like, I've done lots of things in that game. Guys, I don't think you know, but I've like bought every single clothing item in that game. Just cause to be, a completionist. And then the next logical thing is, well, why don't you, do what I'm doing right now in shiny hunting? That's not shiny, but why don't I just go and shiny hunt? That's what I did in that game. I went to shiny hunt. And my luck for getting like a lot of shinies in that game did not really work that well. Like, I'm still in the process of trying to get a shiny Honedge, and I think I might resume that. I don't know if I'll stream it, because that one's really just going to be me going back and forth with an egg. And we all know people like seeing Masuda method streams. That's sarcasm. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it if you do it, but I don't know. I think just this is the other thing about like shiny streams. It's like, why do you guys watch? Like, you don't have to sit there the whole time and wait in anticipation for the shiny. You can just watch the VOD later and say, oh, yeah, look, there it is. Well, meanwhile, I'm the person who's looking for it, and I have to stay here. I have to sit here for this amount of time and keep my peepers peeled and trying to find the shiny. Is it just the you guys like? I mean, no one's here right now, but for those who are watching this post live, yeah, post live. You know what? If you're watching this post live, why? Comment below. What about shiny streams? Do you like? Do you like about? Why do you like watching them? Like, I wouldn't say they're necessarily boring. I mean, the streamer normally has an audience to talk to. My audience is not big. And the weird part is, like, I'm not really trying to increase too much in terms of, like, I want people to show up. That's nice. We're able to chat a bit. But that's not really why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this because I want, you know, attention. I am doing this just because I feel like it. And also, it's kind of for myself. I mainly do this because I like having an not really incorrectly, but that's the time when I forgot to do this one thing that's like, that increases the odds of finding the shiny. What? Okay, now it's back, I guess. What's happened? Something happened. I don't know, but I can go back and say, hey, I forgot to do that one thing that increased the shiny odds. And managed to get 2. So I can continuously look back at that and remember it. Because in some people's eyes, like, yeah, this is probably a waste of time. There's like so many other productive things you could be doing, KZ. And you're sitting on your butt with the controller, eyes glued to the screen, trying to find the little pocket monster that goes bling bling when it appears in battle. It just seems like a waste of time, and you know what? A lot of things seem like a waste of time to people. But to me, this is not a waste of time to me. Actually, sometimes I think that. There are times when I'm thinking I'm shiny hunting, and in my head I'm going, I could totally be doing something like way better than just sitting here. And then like that shiny appears and then makes it feel all worth it. And it's a cookie. Hard to believe that, like, it probably hasn't been that long, but it feels like a while that I started doing these streams. Because this has kind of been a weekly thing. Almost a weekly thing. And I started when this DLC came out. Being like last year in December. Granted, December probably wasn't a long way ago, but thinking about that, I've been doing this for over 4 months-ish is wild. How many times have I described something as wild? You can't really comprehend it. And you've been doing it for this. You've been doing a thing for so long. Scarlet and Violet came out in 2022, people. Remember when this game was new? I was about to say that's wild. Not again. What's another word? What's another word to describe the thing I want to describe? I don't know. I can't think of it in 40 seconds. Nope. Well. You know, I'm thinking when Pokemon creates starters, do they intend to have like, or like design a starter to be like the one that's picked the most, or do they just like make something and then all of a sudden this Pokemon becomes, you know, the most popular? Because I'm thinking, like, if you were to see. If you see the final evolutions of the Gen 1 starters, you have a frog with a flower on the back of it. You kind of just have a turtle. Or do you choose the big fire dragon? It's like the answer's almost pretty clear. You pick the fire dragon. And then, like, for Gen 2, you get a Pokemon that's based off like a dinosaur, like an ancient flower. You get Pokemon that's based on an alligator. I mean, alligators are cool, but what about the Pokemon that's based on a volcano? You know, Typhlosion. Like, you pick the volcano one. It feels like a lot of Pokemon that just feel like people are totally gonna lean to that one. I wonder if they have that in mind when they're making these Pokemon. It's just something to think about. Anyway, we're evolving. Probably should have checked which one. Hold on. Press B. Just because I want to check which one has a mark. If they have a mark at all. I know it's pretty rare, but they can! They do not. Also, they don't have very good nature, so just do the first one. Plimplop. Almost looks no different. Wants a Metal Claw. And then... Oh my gosh, it really does not look that different. Just know that, like, the main fur part is supposed to be black. You kind of have to put it on a black background to really find it. It's an Aqua Jet, I guess. Here, if we go to the Pokedex. We go all the way to Empoleon. So this is normal Empoleon. That is shiny Empoleon. And immediately, you look at the difference and you're like, oh, that one's better. Air's just kind of hard to see in the light. You're gonna have to have it on a certain dark background. There we go. We got it. We got them. Another box filled. I already have a 6 box. Primed and ready. What's gonna be filled up in here? I don't know, but basically we have... These boxes are like 30 spaces. So we got 5. We have like maybe around 150 shinies. That's kind of like a rough estimate. Well, not even a rough estimate. We know that not to be true because we have a space missing here. Well, actually, no. Oh no, we have exactly 150. Because if you put Sizzle in that small box, all the rest of the boxes are filled up. We have reached 150 shinies. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to end today's stream here. Like I said, it was going to be a short one. Just to kind of get one out for the week. So if you guys want to see more, because we're definitely going to do more, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the little bell icon so you can receive all notifications when a new video or stream goes live. With that, I'll see you all next time. Okay.